It always amazes me how people, they want to change their lives, but there's so many things that stop them from getting that life change, whether it's excuses, people making for themselves, or they haven't got a very good work ethic, they're not prepared to learn new things, but they're moaning about their situation. But there are those types of people that are very serious about changing their situation. They're just looking for the right opportunity with the right mentor to help them. And so I just thought it'd be really good for me just to show you some highlights from a seminar that I was training at, where I was addressing a few life issues of people who are looking to change their life, and some of the realities of what life throws at a person when they're actually looking to change. So I put together just a few clips of what was happening at the seminar, and I really hope you guys enjoy what you see, and then go out and do whatever you want to do, accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, and build your businesses larger and help as many people as you can. Andy. Yeah. Andy's a guy who he went to school, got a good education. He heard that you get a good education, you've got to get a good job, so he left university and he went in and got a job. And he learned everything that he needed to learn in that job because he needed to provide for his family's growing. He goes to the job, not really loving the job, but he has to do it because he has to pay the bills. But he gets quite good at his job and starts earning very good money. And his lifestyle starts reflecting the money that he's making. He buys his house, he buys his cars, all the lifestyle things that you have when you start making money. But he gets to the stage where he's going to work every day. He sees that computer, he sees that desk, he goes to meet those clients, and he realises he doesn't really like what he's doing. But he has to do it, because the bills come in every single month. And whether or not he goes to work or not, those bills will still come in. So he finds himself in a rut, but he's progressing up the ladder. And then one day he finds himself in front of a client. This client is a financial director of a large organisation. And he's speaking to the financial director, and he has an out-of-body experience. He's talking to the financial director, he's seeing the financial director's mouth moving, but he's somewhere completely different. And he realises that at that point, he doesn't really want to be there. But he hasn't got any choice. And so now, whereas the job was making him money and he's giving him a lifestyle, now that same job is he's a yoke on his shoulder. He doesn't like doing it, but he has to do it. So he starts looking at different things to help get himself out of the situation. He starts looking around, he hears about all different types of business opportunities, and there's a lot of hype out there. You hear opportunities about, don't do anything. Just plug into our online system, and we will build your business for you. Just sit back and wait for the money to come in. He doesn't really believe that, so he goes to a few business opportunity meetings. He goes to one opportunity meeting, he even drags his friend along with him, and he meets a guy who starts telling him how brilliant this company is, and the guy actually starts crying in front of him because he's so passionate. This is a guy who says that he's met some really famous people in the past, and everyone around is believing this guy, and Andy, he's quite sceptical of most things. So he's thinking, he's right. And everyone else is going, oh, really, that's really nice. But Andy's going, yeah, right, I really love it. But then he goes to an opportunity where it makes sense to him, and he joins it. 2 weeks into the opportunity folds, and he loses his money. And then he goes to another opportunity, because he doesn't understand that he has to do something other than his job, because he knows that his job is not going to be what he wants to do the rest of his life. So he goes into this opportunity, and he starts working it, and it's not really working, but he doesn't want to admit that it's not working because he's got a lot of pride and he knows he has to get out of his job. And he works it, and all the time he's still going to work, hating his job, but that's what's keeping him going at building that opportunity. Then his wife gets introduced to an opportunity. And he's not really into the opportunity because he doesn't believe in those kind of things, but his wife's always wanted to do those kind of things. But to please his wife, he goes to the meeting. Just like this one. He meets a lot of people in the room, he gets impressed by what he hears, and he decides to join the business. And then working the business, he meets many people that he would never have met before. He has results that he was not expecting, and things start growing in a way that he didn't think was going to happen. And in the first month, in that business, he made more money than in 8-9 months in the business he was trying before. And the story is my story. That was my journey to Reliv. This one out. Because you know something, there's many people that start a home-based business that have never ever done a business before. And you have to have personal growth, because you're going to go into areas that you're not used to going into. You're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. Most people don't like stepping out of our comfort zones. That's why when there's a Tuesday opportunity meeting, people are at home watching EastEnders. Why? It's comfortable. People like staying in the comfort zone. It's as simple as that. You know something? You can die in the comfort zone. Because you're comfortable in your bed and your house is burning down. You're not going to move. But if you've been seeing that fire and you smell that smoke, it doesn't matter how comfortable your bed is, you can stay in there. When he came over to the school and he spoke about a dog. He said there was a farmer that had a dog. This dog was growling, one of those real big dogs, you know, the ones that will eat your leg. Yeah? And the visitor was coming to the farm. And the farmer said, yeah, come into the house. And the visitor could hear this dog growling. He said, are you sure it's all right? He said, yeah, it's okay. And he was coming down, and he could hear his growl getting louder and louder and louder. And he was saying to the farmer, are you sure it's okay for me to come into the house? He said, don't worry about it, the dog's fine. They get to the house, he sees this massive dog. I'm talking about a prehistoric dog. Yeah? One of them ones that you don't give him pedigree chow. You just give him a horse. And he just said, I can't walk past that thing is dangerous. He goes, don't worry about that dog, he's just sitting on the nail. What do you mean? Because he's sitting on a nail. He said, the reason why he's howling and growling so much is because he's sitting on a nail. It's really uncomfortable for him, but he just can't be bothered to move. And that's where a lot of us are. We like to complain about our situations. We like to complain about our finances. We like to complain about our health. But it's not comfortable enough for us to move. So we just sit on that now, growling like the dog. Yeah? Personal growth will allow us to get over that. Learn the things that we need to do to get things done. And then we will get a lot more things done and help a lot more people.